Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kobe and this is SkyTech Digital. Now in this video, I'm going to show you how you can be able to redesign or design your shop page, your WooCommerce shop page using Elementor and a free plugin that I'm going to show you. Now, it's very hard for you to be able to design your shop page if you're on a budget friendly, kind of like budget, or if you are on a budget. Okay, so maybe you are on a tight budget, you don't want to buy any pro plugins and other stuff, but you want to design your shop page. It's very difficult to do that because Elementor doesn't give you the chance to design your shop page, and WooCommerce shop page is really depending on your theme how you can be able to design it. But I'm going to show you how you can be able to turn this page around and make it a very nice page. Now of course, I am going to design it with you guys, so I haven't done it, but I know that this will work, and I've been doing it with other website that I've been creating, and I want to show you guys how you can be able to do this. Now what we're going to do is very simple. We're going to install Elementor, and then we are also going to install a new plugin to use it. Okay, I'm going to show you the plugin very soon, and then after that we will design or create a new page, okay, using the Elementor and the new plugin that I'm going to show you. And then after that we will turn or do a redirection so that whenever somebody goes to our shop page, it goes directly to our new page that we have created. So at the moment, this is how our shop page looks like, and it's not really nice, it's not really catchy, and we want to turn it around. So let's get into it. Now I'm going to go to my dashboard over here. Okay, this is my dashboard, and what I'm going to do is, of course, you need to have WooCommerce installed, because WooCommerce is what we are using, and the theme that I'm using is Ocean WP. For those of you who will be wondering what theme I'm using, it's just Ocean WP, nothing new. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to the page over here, and then I'm going to create a new page. Now before I create a new page, let me show you the plugins that we're going to use. Now we're going to use Elementor. Okay, so make sure you have Elementor installed. Okay, for those of you who don't know what Elementor is, it's just a drag and drop website builder or page builder that you can be able to use to design any page that you want. It is free to use. We have the free and the pro version. If you need the pro version, I'll leave a link in the description for you. You can get it over there. And the same way applies to the new plugin that we're going to install. It also have the free and then the pro version, but we're going to use just the free version to help you design your shop page. Okay, so we're going to go to plugins over here, click on add new. So make sure you have Elementor installed and you have WooCommerce. Okay, so because we're going to deal with WooCommerce, and then first of all, you can just go to a new link over here, and then just type in kitechdigital.com/CoDesigner. Okay, just type in CoDesigner over here, and it's supposed to redirect you to the CoDesigner website. I'll leave the link in the description. Okay, so you can go over there and then get any the plugin that I'm talking about. You can be able to get it over there. So just hold on a minute, let it be able to redirect you to that page, and then you'll be able to get the plugin over there. All right guys, so this is CoDesigner over here, and this is the plugin that we are talking about. Okay, so if you need the plugin, just go ahead and then just click download free version over here, and you're able to get the free version and then install it on your website. If you like the pro also, which we'll talk about in our subsequent videos, you can click over here to purchase the pro version. Of course, they are doing promo over here for 8 for 3, so you can be able to go ahead and then get 40% off your purchase over here. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys. So that is how you can be able to get a plugin. And of course, you can also be able to get a plugin by going to the plugin directory over here for the free version, and then just search for CoDesigner over here, and then you'll be able to get CoDesigner over here. Now they used to call it Elementor, okay, but they have changed their name to CoDesigner, and it's by Code Expert over here. So just go ahead and then click on install to install the plugin, and if you downloaded it from the website, you can also click on upload plugin over here and then choose the file that you you uploaded. Let me go to my downloads over here, and you're gonna see that this is the Elementor plugin, or the CoDesigner plugin over here, the zip file over here. I can go ahead and then just open it over here, and then click on install to install it. But since I have already installed it over here, I will go ahead and then click on activate over here, and then it has been activated. Now, of course, if this is your first time activating, maybe you'll be redirected to the onboarding process after activating it. Okay, so that is it. Now let's go back to plugins over here, and then click on plugins over here, and then let's go directly to our setup wizard. Okay, over here, or you can just skip it and then come over here and go to all the widgets also over here. So they have widgets, they have modules also over there, so you can be able to choose the kind of modules that we are going to use. Now what we are going to do is we're going to just make sure that we activate all the free the free modules or widgets. Okay, so you see this one, it says, oh, we're going to click on this one which says free. Okay, and then it says disable. We're going to enable all the free the free modules. Okay, so as you can see, all of the free has been enabled. Okay, but then if you don't want to enable, or you look through the ones that you want, and then you will be able to enable it. But then I want to enable all, so that when we go to Elementor, you can be able to see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to just click on save changes over here, or save settings, and then it has been enabled and saved. Now I can go ahead and create my page, design it with Elementor and CoDesigner, and then we are done. Now let's go to our shop page over pages over here, and then click on all pages. Now, like I told you, we have a shop page already, which is this one, but we cannot use Elementor to edit it. We cannot use Elementor to do anything. We can't even do any editing about it. So the page is really boring, and it's not nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a new page. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and create a new page. I'll call it shop page. Okay, I'll just call it shop page. So I'll click on new, add new page over here. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on I'm just typing shop page. Oh, sorry, shop page. Okay, so this is our new shop page that we are creating. I'm just going to call it shop page, and then I'll choose the template. I'm going to use Elementor full width. Okay, so over here I'll say Elementor full width, and then since I'm using Ocean WP, I want to go to the Ocean WP settings over here, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead with the title over here and disable title over here. So I want to disable the title. Let me go over here, just disable the title. Okay, I don't want any page title to be showing in my pages, so I'm going to just click on publish over here to publish the page that I have done. So if you go ahead and click on view to view the new page, I'm going to view it in the new tab over here. So this is our link over here, and this is how the page looks like. There is nothing over there. Okay, and that is it. So let's go ahead and design the page using Elementor. So we're going to click on edit with Elementor over here to design our page that we have just created. Alright guys, so this is Elementor page builder. This is how it looks like. For those of you new over here, Elementor is just a drag and drop page builder where you can drag widgets from here to create beautiful designs over here. So you use containers or grid to be able to design your page. Okay, so it's very simple to use, and we're going to do that. So what we're going to do over here, and as you can see, we have the CoDesigner widget also over here. So a CoDesigner plugin also over here. So as you can see, this is the logo of CoDesigner, and if you scroll down, okay, we're going to see all the CoDesigner widgets also over here. So as you can see, this is CoDesigner shop, this is CoDesigner filter, this is CoDesigner single product, and then if you go over here, this is CoDesigner pricing table, CoDesigner related product, CoDesigner image gallery, CoDesigner cart, CoDesigner others. Okay, so there are a lot of things that you can do with CoDesigner. You can create single product page, you can create all the archive pages and all those kind of pages for yourself. You can create the cart page, the shop page, the checkout. You can build a whole checkout system for yourself. but that is what using the pro version. Okay, so you can be able to design all the CoDesigner things for yourself. Now let's go ahead and then just get into it. So we're gonna design our shop page, and we're gonna use some of the things over here. Okay, so first of all, what I want to do is I want to click over here, click on the flex box over here, use this particular container. Okay, and then I'm gonna set the minimum height to 300. Let me set it to 300. Okay, so this is what the minimum height, and this minimum height, let me just set it to, let's say, 400. Okay, so 400. So this minimum height is going to be basically our our hero section. Okay, this is what our hero section is going to be like. And we can go ahead and go to its style over here, and then with the style you can even use image over here. So I'm going to just see if I could find images in my gallery over here to use it. So I'm going to use this particular image. I'm going to set it over here, and this is the image that I'm going to use. I'm going to come over here and then set the position to center, and then also repeat. I'm going to say no repeat, and then I'm going to go over here and say cover. Okay, so I'm going to choose cover for it. All right, so this is how it's going to look like. Okay, so it looks pretty nice as our hero section over here. But what I want to write something on it, and I don't want my letters or my words to get missing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it an overlay. So I'll click on the background overlay over here, and then choose the background type as classic, and I'm going to just use a darker background. Okay, over here, or you can choose any background that you want. So maybe you want a blue, kind of like, so that it mingle, or it goes with the with the color of your website, your brand color. So you can do that. And then over here, the opacity of the color, I want to increase it a little bit to 0.8. Okay, so just like this. Okay, it's okay for me. Now I'm gonna click on this particular one over here, and I'm going to drag in a heading widget over here. And then what I will say is I'll just say our shop page. Okay, so just our shop page, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this particular one. Okay, this one over here. And before that, let me just edit the heading. So I'm going to go to style over here, put it in the middle, change the color, make it white, come to typography. I'm going to just choose a different typography. I'm going to say Arial. So I want to use the Arial, which is the common typography, and even change the size. Okay, so I'm going to say 55 over here. Okay, or let's say 45. Okay, so this is quite okay. And then I will put it in the middle. Now, to be able to put this one in the middle over here, we're going to edit the container itself. So we're going to go to edit container, click on edit container over here, and then go to layout of the container, and then come over here and then justify the content center, and then align the items also center. So as you can see, everything is in the middle over here, and everything is looking beautiful. Now, of course, you can give it kind of like subheading for it, but I'm going to leave it as it is over here. And then I'm going to come to my next stage over here. Now I want to display some featured product over here. Okay, so before even doing that, I would love to update it. So I'm going to update it, and then go ahead to display some featured product also over here. All right, so before we can be able to even set up a featured product over here, now what we can do is we can go ahead and then go back to our dashboard. So I'm going to go to my dashboard, and then where our products are, we need to set some of the product as featured. Okay, so that it will be able to show on the front end. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to all products over here. So click on all products, and then I'll show you how you can set some of the products as as featured. So guys, as you can see, you see this thing over here, the star over here. Now the moment you click any of this star, you are setting that particular product as a featured product. So let's say I want to set some product as featured. So I want to set this Asha over here as a featured product. So when you click it, it will reload itself, and then it will set it as a featured product. So hold on for it to reload, and as you can see, it changes to blue over here, meaning that it has been set as featured. So I'm going to go ahead and set some few things as featured over here. So I'm going to set this one also, and then maybe I'll set this boot also. So I'm going to set like four featured product over here. So I'm going to set this boots also, and then the last one is maybe the jacket. Okay, the dark jacket over here. All right, so we have four set up as what featured product over here. Okay, so what we can do is we can go over here, and then what I will do is I'll just refresh this page over here so that what we do will take effect in what we are doing over here. So I'm refreshing the page, so hold on and let me refresh the page and we continue. So the page has been refreshed. Now let's go over here, and then we're gonna set our featured product. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just use a flexbox container also, and then I'm gonna just just select some column over here. So I'm gonna use this one, and what I will do is I'll click on this plus also, and then go ahead and look for some some shop or products over here to use. Okay, so I'm going to go down to where the CoDesigner is. So we have CoDesigner Shop Classic, CoDesigner Shop Standard, and CoDesigner Shop Curvy. So let me try this one and see over here. So I'm going to go ahead and then use the curvy over here, and as you can see, this is how the curvy looks like. Okay, so it looks beautiful like this, and you can select the columns over here and then the product source. Okay, so with the product source you can go ahead and even use whatever that you want to do, but then unfortunately we don't have featured product over here. Okay, so what we can do is we can even use recently viewed product over here so that it will come on top. So all the recently viewed products that we are using will be at the top over here. So we can do that, or let's go through and see how we can also do certain things. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and then just use recently viewed product. Okay, so no product found, no problem. Now don't worry, because you only see it when you view some specific product over here. So let's just just try to edit this kind of like place over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to this particular place, and then what I'll do is I'll go to install over here, or advanced. Let me go to it, advanced, and then I'll give it a padding top and bottom. So I'm going to give a padding of 50 over here, and a bottom padding of also what 50 over here. Now what I'll do is I'll also go ahead and come over here and then drag in a heading widget over here, and then I'll say recently viewed product. Okay, I'm going to just put it over here. Okay, now of course I can decide to put it down, okay, so that all the recently viewed products that you have viewed will come at the bottom of it, but I want to put it over here so that you guys will see how it looks like. And I'm going to go to advanced over here, and then I'm going to leave it over here. I'm going to just change this one to black over here, and then I'll come to the typography. I'm going to just change this one to Arial. Okay, I'm going to just change this one to Arial. Oh yeah, this one over here, and then I'll give it a size of 25. Okay, so recently viewed product. Okay, so instead of view, I'll make it viewed. Okay, so recently viewed product will be here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over here and then give a divider. Okay, so I'm going to just come over here and give it a divider over here. So of course we can even decide to make the divider a text divider over here. Okay, and then what we're going to do is go to this place over here, so we can make this one over here, and then let me see, let me go to it, go to text over here, and then instead of center, I'll position it over here. Okay, and then I'll go to the color of the text. I'm gonna just make it all black. Okay, and then I'll come here, copy what we wrote over here, recently viewed. Now I want to remove this one and then use this one. Instead of adding two different widgets over here, I just want to add one widget. And then the divider, weight, I'm going to make it like a 4. Okay, so 4 is quite okay. And the divider color over here, I want to make it like a blue kind of a thing. Okay, so something like our website color. Okay, something like this. Okay, something like this. And then I'm gonna go over here, and then the width, I'll reduce it. All right, so it's gonna be something like this. Okay, and then over here, this is where I will write my recently viewed over here. So I'm just going to make this one like a, yeah, 50 is quite okay, because I'm going to increase the text size to 25. So the typography, I'm going to say Arial, and then I'm going to say 25 over here. And then with the boldness, I will make it like a 600, so that it's going to be something like this. And then I'm going to delete this one over here, so it's going to be something like this. Okay, so our recently viewed product will be here. Now of course we can decide to even increase the width of the text, make it like a 10, and see how it looks like. So something like this also matches. It's quite okay. So I like this one. I think it's quite okay. And I'm gonna go ahead with this. I'm gonna just click on update. Okay, so if you go to if you go over here, let's go to our shop page over here, and then let's say I view this product. Okay, so I view this product. If I go ahead to also view this product, let me just go ahead and view this product. And then if I also go ahead and view this particular product also over here, so I just want to make it like this one, also view it. All right, so let me just go to my shop page, that is the new page that I'm creating, and see how it looks like if my recently viewed product comes over there. So I still don't have any product over here, so let's see why it is not working. So recently viewed product, I don't know where the product source goes, but it says recently viewed. Okay, so let me just leave it as it is over here, and then I'm going to just duplicate this particular one, this particular page, so section over here. I'm going to duplicate this particular section, and then I'm going to go ahead, and then instead of recently viewed product over here, I'm going to go ahead and say new, trending new, or whatever new. Okay, so I'm just gonna say trending new. Okay, and then over here I'm gonna just give the products from a shop. Okay, so a shop page product over here, right? So this is how it will look like over here. And then this is not the shop curvy. We don't want the shop curvy, so we're gonna just remove this one because we don't want the shop curvy. We want a different thing, so I'm gonna go straight down and look for our shop classic or shop standard. Okay, any one of them is quite okay. I'm gonna just position it beneath this one, and as you can see, this is how it's gonna look like. Okay, so you can also just change it to 4 column or whatever column that you want it. Okay, so depending on how you want it. And then the product source, you can change it to what anything that you want. So if let's say you want a query out of it, you can either choose a custom query or whatever it is. Okay, so over here we can choose a custom query, choose some categories that we want to use, and other stuff. Okay, so first of all, I'll go back over here and then redo this place so that I'll make it like a featured product over here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just finish with this settings over here, and then later on I'll work on the top over here. So as you can see, we can do so many settings over here, a lot of settings that can be done over here. And then I'm going to go to my product image over here. So you can make it an on click or zoom, or just product page. So on click, where do you want it to go? I want it to go to the product page. Okay, so I want it to go to the product page. And then if there is also a sale, you can put the sale ribbon. How do you want to show it? Do you want a discount off, or you want anything? So if you want it a discount, you can just put it over here. If you want people to know that it is on sale, you can also remove this one and put the on sale also over here, or you can even decide to turn it off. All depends on you. And then the stock over here. So when the product is out of stock, how do you want it? So you can put it over here. Okay. And then the cart also, if you want to show cart or if you want to remove cart, it all depends on you. Okay, so you can decide to either show or remove it. Let me just hide it for now. Okay, so basically this is how it looks like. And then let's go over here and then see the number of products per page. Okay, so the number of products per page, I want it to be 12 products per page, so that it's going to be a lot over here. Okay, so now I have 12 products on my page, but if I want if I want it to reduce it to, let's say, maybe maybe 8, it's gonna be it's gonna have this pagination over here. Okay, and you can deal with all those paginations and other stuff, but I want it to be 12. Okay, so I want it to be 12, so that when it is more than 12, the pagination will show over here, so that I go to the next pages and next page and next page. Okay, now let's go to the style, how we can make this one also very nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and then make it like my blue color, all those kind of stuff. So this is how the card look like. So the card is this card over here. Okay, so if I change it from this color and make it like, let's say, an off blue something, and make it like this is how it's gonna be like. Okay, if I make it like this is how it's gonna be like. Okay, so anyhow I want to do it, I want to make it like it's gonna show over here. If I make it like this is how it's gonna be like. Okay, so this is the card itself, right? So as you can see, this is how it looks like, but I think the white is quite okay. We're gonna leave it as it is over there. And then if you want a border around it, you can of course choose a border around it. So this one is transparent, but if we want to make it like a blue kind of a thing, we can just make a blue border around it, and this is how it's gonna look like. Okay, so I think this one is quite okay. I'm gonna leave it as it is because it matches with our blue kind of thing that we are doing, so we can just leave it as it is. So this is how it's gonna be like. Okay, so basically something like this. Now you can give a box shadow also for it, so kind of like kind of a shadow you can give it of it. So let's just give it kind of like a box shadow. All right, so you can give something like a box shadow. Okay, so that is quite okay. So let me just bring it down here. Okay, so that it's gonna be something like this. Yeah, so the box shadow is also it's also good. You see a shadow, a little bit of shadow over there, and that is it. So the column gap and all those things, you can decide to give it the way you want it. The row gap, the column gap, I think 25 is okay. And then the product title also, you can change it. Okay, so the typography is Montserrat, and I think I'm gonna just leave it as Montserrat over there, or you can decide to change it to any kind of font. So let's say I want to change it to Arial, everything will change to Arial. And the weight, if I want to make it 600, this is how it's gonna be like. And if I want to change it to 14, this is how it's gonna be like. Okay, so 16 is quite okay, and I'm gonna just leave it like that. So that is what the price, the product title over here. And then with the price also, you can decide to change the typography and everything, just like we did for the product title. Okay, so the currency symbol also, you can decide to change the color and everything. the product image also, you can decide to go ahead and then make it the kind of product image that you want. So if you go over here, you can see all kinds of what product image resolution that you want, and then the width, and then the height, anything that you want. But I think I'm going to leave it as it is over here. And then let's scroll down to the sale ribbon also. So the sale ribbon also over here, you see that it's black over here. Now of course the background, I don't want it to be black. I want to change it to kind of our blue color. So I'm gonna go over here, make it something like this, okay, so that it matches with whatever that we are using. So let me just pick this color so that it will be uniform all around. So I think I like this color. I'm gonna go over here and change it from here to this particular color over here. Yeah, I'm gonna do same with this one also. Come over here and change it to this particular one over here. All right, so I think we are good to go. You see, everything is falling in place. Now let me just click over here to continue dealing with this particular products over here. So we were on the sale ribbon, which we have done. Out of stock also, you can decide to work on it, but I'm not going to touch it. Wish list button, this is this one. You can decide to change it to anything, and even change the color, okay? So the background color, and then the color, everything, you can decide to change it. So I'm going to go over here and then use this particular one for the color, okay? So over here, and then when you hover on it, when somebody hover on it, I want the background to be this one, and I want the wish list to be white, okay? So when somebody hover on it, this is how it's going to be like, okay? So very, very nice, which matches with what our brand colors over here. And then with the pagination also, we're going to just use the same colors that we are using, okay? So with the pagination also, we can give the background as this one, and then we can just give the color maybe white, okay? So let me just try and see how it looks like if there is a pagination. So I'm going to reduce the product per page to, let's say, 8, and see how the pagination really works. So this is how it looks like, okay? So this is how it's gonna be like. So I think everything is working perfectly fine. And if this is how you want it, you are good to go, okay? So I can just go ahead and update it over here. Now you see we've created a very nice product shop page, and if you go to our shop page over here and refresh it, it's supposed to show for us the way we want it. So as you can see, this is how it looks like, okay? Now what I'm going to do is I want this place to show, because it's not nice for it not to show. I want this place to show up, but I want it to show as featured product, okay? So what I will do is I'm going to go over here and then rename this one as as featured product. So I'm going to go over here and then rename this one as featured product. All right, so I'll update it, and then I'm going to go back to my product over here, and then what I'll do is I'll set a product category, and then just give that category as as a as a featured product category. So I'm going to go over here and then go to categories over here, and then I will create featured product category. So featured product, okay? So I'm going to set this one as featured product, and then I'll just click new, add new category over here, and then I'll go back to my product. So I'll go back to all product, and then I will just change some product, okay, especially the product that we use. So I'll go over here and then go to quick edit, okay, and then where the categories is, I'm going to just click over here and then make it featured category over here, and then I'll just come here and click on update, go to the next one also, which is this one, quick edit. Go over here and then just click on featured, take the featured product and then update it. The same thing applies to this particular one. I'm going to go to quick edit over here, take featured product, and then I'm going to just click on update to update it. And then the last one is this jacket over here, quick edit. I'm going to just click on featured product and then I'm going to update it. Alright, so now that I have done all that, now I can go over here and then I'm going to refresh this page, okay, because I want what I'm coming to do to reflect over here. So I'll refresh the page. So let's wait for the page to refresh. Now we're going to go over here, okay, and then with a page, a product source over here, let's see, we said what we said, recently viewed, but it wasn't really working. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go to shop over here, okay, and then I'll use a custom query. So I'm going to just enter the custom query over here, and then a query that I'm going to use include category. So I'm just going to use the featured category over here, okay. So it's supposed to have this 4 featured categories for me over here, and that is it. So beautiful, okay. So now we can just go ahead and then redesign this particular place over here and make it very, very nice. We can even go ahead and even change the color over here. So I can go ahead and even change the color of this particular page. So give it a background color over here, and I'm going to just give it let me see, if we give it a background color, this is how it looks like. This is how the curviness looks like. So as you can see over here, this is how it's going to look like over here, okay. But I'm going to give it just a very just a very subtle color, like this one over here, just a calm blue, okay, not just a very big blue, but just very calm kind of a blue. Let me see. All right, so I think this one is quite okay. We can see the top over here. So this is how it's gonna be like. So you can design everything out. The intention for this video is for you to know how you can be able to just create all the pages that you want, okay. So create everything that you want. So if I go over here, I can go ahead and then just redesign or do anything that I want to do with my with my pages. So I have when I go to product over here, I can just choose the on click to what show on a product page over here, and if I go to pagination over here, I can decide not to show any pagination, okay. So I don't want any pagination over here because this is just a featured product. I just want it to show just 4, okay. So if I go to the product source also, how many products I want it to show just 4, okay, just 4. Yeah, so I think this is quite okay. Now the layout is also 4 columns of, or I can decide to even just say maybe 3 over here, okay. And then with a product source, I can say maybe show 3, okay. Since these are a featured product, I want it to be a little bit bigger than the rest, okay. So something like this will be quite okay. So let me just go ahead again, go to style over here, and then just give anything that I want to give. So the box height, you can change it. The background type of the box, you can also decide to change it. The border, if you want a border, you can decide to also change it, and a whole lot. So the gap also, let me make it like a 25 over here, and then also 25 over here, okay. So it's gonna be like this. And then the product title also, you can change the color of the typography and all those kind of stuff. So I'm going to change it to Arial. So let me just change it to Arial over here, and then make it bold a little bit. Yeah, this one is quite okay. And then if there is a divider, which is there is, so we can go ahead and then give it, you know, the background to be this color over here. Okay, something like this. We want everything to be match our brand, so we're gonna what, just leave it as it is, change the color and leave it as it is. Now we're going to go to the product price over here, and since this one is red, we don't want this color, we want our brown color. Okay, so we're going to choose our brown color for it. And then the let's see, yeah, so you can decide to show sale price if you want to show it. Okay, now let's go to the currency symbol. Also, you can decide to, you know, change the color if you want to. And then the product image, the cart also. Okay, so let me just change the color over here. So with the background, the color, I want it to be white. Okay, I want the color to be white, and then I want the background to be like this. So I want it to be like this over here. Okay, and then when somebody hover on it like this, I want it to change. So with the hover also, I want it to change. So with the hover, I want this one to be blue, and I want this one to be white. Or I can even make it blue. I'll make it a little bit subtle blue over here. So it's gonna be something like this. Okay, so the same thing, I want to reverse that thing over here for the cart. So the border type, we can decide to not give it any border. Okay, so it's not gonna have any border over there. The same thing, the wish list also, I want to change it. So I'll go over here, and then the wish list color, I want to make it the blue. Okay, and then the background also, I want to make it blue, but kind of like a subtle blue over here. And then the border, we can say none. Okay, so that it's not going to have any border over here. Now the same thing also, when somebody hover on it, we want this one to be white, and we want this one to be blue. Okay, so it's gonna be something like this. So when somebody hover on it, this is how it's gonna be like. So guys, as you can see, everything is working perfectly fine, and that is how you can be able to with this one also, we're gonna say none. Okay, so let's go over here also and go to it, hover state, choose none, hover state, view cart page also, choose none for it. So everything, you know, everything is working perfectly fine. This one also, I'm going to choose none. All right, so everything is now working perfectly fine. We can go ahead and update it. Let me go ahead and update it, and then you see that we're gonna have our shop page redesigned from the previous page to a new page. So now this is our new shop page. Let me just refresh it and see how our new shop page really looks like. All right guys, so this is how our new shop page looks like. This is how it looks like. This is how it's gonna be like. Okay, but there is a problem. Now if I click on the shop over here, okay, it's still going to give me, or going to go to the old shop page. Okay, this is because WooCommerce doesn't really Elementor doesn't really allow us to edit the shop page using the free version of Elementor. But this video, I want everything to be free, and that is why I'm giving you all these free resources for you to be able to use. So what I will do is, if I click over here right now, it's still going to go to my old shop page. Okay, so as you can see, this is how it looks like, the boring old shop page over here. It doesn't go to our new one that we created. So what do? We're going to do the next step, which is to redirect all this link to the new shop page link that we have created. So let's go over here. Let's go over here to our dashboard and go to plugins over here. So we're going to install a new plugin, a new free plugin also, so that we can be able to use it to redirect our all the other links that leads to the how do you call it, the shop page, the old shop page, to our new shop page. So we're gonna go over here and then click on add new. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go and search for a plugin called redirection. All right, so this is the plugin that we are going to use. Now, of course, this plugin is a very good one. As you can see, 2 million plus active installation. Even though it was last updated 2 months ago, I'm sure they have a reason why they haven't updated it yet. But it is what it is, it still works. It's okay, it's correct. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to click on install now, and then we click on activate to activate the plugin. All right, so guys, the plugin is activated over here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to plugins. Okay, so let's go to plugins over here, and then we're going to see where our redirection plugin is. Okay, so if you see over here, it says that please complete the setup, redirection setup, to activate the plugin. So we're going to click on this thing over here to complete the setup. All right, so it's just a simple setup over here. So of course they want you to enter your the source and target and all those things, but we're not going to just go just do it, but we're going to just click over here to just do a manual setup for ourselves. So we're going to just click over here for a manual setup. Okay, so this particular one gives you the manual installation and everything. This is how you're going to install it manual. Okay, so that is if you want it manual. But let's go back over here and then click over here to say start setup, and then we're going to go over here, and then if you want it to monitor and everything, you can do that. But we're going to click over here and say continue, and then import existing redirect. We don't have anything, we're just going to say continue. Okay, so it is testing our API and other stuff, and everything is good. We'll say finish the setup. All right, so we are good, all is good. We can click on continue, and then ready to do our custom setup. So now everything is good, everything is correct. Now what we want to do is we want to add our redirection. Now we want to add a redirection in such a way that when somebody clicks on the shop or anything, this kind of URL, it's supposed to redirect us to our new shop page, which is the one that we have created. Okay, so the shop page over here, it's supposed to redirect us to it's not this one, it's just Kitech solution / this shop page. It's supposed to go to this particular shop page. Okay, so this particular shop page, when somebody clicks on this one, it's supposed to go over here. There are so many things. When somebody go to view cart, okay, when somebody view the cart over here, and then maybe we want to remove an item from this place. So let's say I'm removing an item over here. Okay, and then it says cart is empty. Right now, maybe they will tell you to, in some other themes, they will tell you to return to shop or other stuff. It's supposed to redirect you to the shop page. Okay, and that is it. Some of the themes doesn't do that, but some other themes and other short code that you use, you'll be able to see this particular, maybe your cart is empty, return to shop. Okay, but this one gives you install now over here, which is quite okay, but that is not what I wanted you guys to do. Sometimes it will tell you to return to shop or shop more or those kind of stuff. All those things are going back to the shop page. It's supposed to redirect you to this particular page over here. So let's go back to our redirection over here, and now what we're going to do is we're going to go to pick a source. Okay, so the source URL means that the place where you want the URL that you want to redirect from. Okay, so this is the source URL, this is where we want to redirect from. So we just want to pick this particular one. Okay, excluding our website name, domain name. Okay, so we're going to just put this one over here, and then the query we're going to leave it at that. And then the target over here, the target is where you want people to be redirected to, and the place that we want people to be redirected to is this one. Now this time around we're going to pick all. Okay, so copy all, copy everything over here and come over here and paste it over here. Okay, now you can add groups over here. Now of course it depends on the group, but then I'm going to leave it as as redirections over here. So that is all what I'm going to do. Just leave it at redirections over here, and then after that I'll just click on redirect. So over here you can see you can modify post or redirections. I'm just going to just leave it as redirections and then click on add redirect. Now also make sure that you ignore cases and then ignore slash. Okay, if it's not there, just click over here to ignore cases, ignore slash, ignore cases. Okay, that is it, and then click on add redirect, and as you can see it will be added over here. So now our redirect is complete. So now if I refresh this page right now, I'm supposed to go to my new shop page. If it doesn't work, all what I want to do is to purge the cache so that everything will work perfectly well. So guys, as you can see, it has redirected me to my new shop page over here. So now if I go to you know, this shop page, it's supposed to redirect me to the new shop page that we have created. Okay, so if I go over here, let me just remove this so that you understand it, and click to go to the old shop page, it will still give me this particular shop page. Okay, meaning that we are redirecting to our new shop page, which is perfect, which is very good. Okay, so if I click over here, it will still take me to my new shop page. So this is how you can be able to customize your WooCommerce shop page using CoDesigner. Okay, using this beautiful plugin called CoDesigner, you can be able to do a whole lot of things using this particular plugin. So this is free, you can download it and use it on your website, and you can use this same strategy that I use to be able to do yours for free. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. Let us grow together. I'm going to do more videos on CoDesigner. Our next video will be maybe on how to build your checkout builder, how to you know, build the cart, you know, builder, also a cart page, how to build your or create design your email templates and other stuff. We're going to use CoDesigner to do a lot more. Okay, so thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.